how are we doing on this Sunday morning? So me, I'm oiling my saw filters. You know, there's nothing like, you know, good maintenance to your saw filters. I did have a B&M air filter on this, which worked surprisingly well. This is the BarkBox muffler, BarkBox. I got it from him, West Coast Saws. So, and I do like the uni oil. So I have never tried that other one. There's a blue version of it, but I put this in a bag like this. This is just a regular bag, and then I throw it in there and I get it all ready, and I make sure, like, I kind of blotch it out and keep it clean. There's somebody else that does the same thing. You've probably seen his videos on here, but I make sure there's no real big spots of all, or, you know, no big heavy. Yeah, I make sure there's like no really big heavy spots. And, you know, all the excess. And I save the bag. And that's about it. That's how you oil your saw. I mean, that's how you oil your filter. So, anyways, you know, Richard Flagg did a tutorial just recently on that synthetic bar and chain oil. And let me tell you something. That stuff is shit. I won't even use it. I'm telling you, saw shops sell it, but I think Stihl provokes them and Husqvarna provokes them to sell this shit because it does nothing for your saws. You know, Richard was so right. It's junk. So don't buy it, folks. Stay away from it, okay? Buy the stuff that was there before, okay? Because that's what works. And yeah, I wear rubber gloves when I'm doing it. These ones happen to be green. Hell, they're even fentanyl rated. With today's society out there, hell, I keep some in the truck. You never know what you might come across. So this is my 462. This one's been quite modified, and I have a West Coast wrap on it. I run skip tooth chain and 28-inch bar. You guys let me know if you want to show me, let me have you show me a video, have you do a video of my 462 against my 500. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised that the 462 will outcut the 500. And the only thing I've done to the 500 is I have a Maxflow air cleaner, a BarkBox muffler, and West Coast dogs. I also have a 461 that's been quite modified, and again I have West Coast dogs, a BarkBox muffler, and what else have I done? And we've done some tuning to that. We've done some fairly tuning to that saw. Richard Flagg, of course, did that one too. And then I have a 661. Man, that sucker is bad to the bone. That thing's been gone through, and Richard Flagg did that one too. So I kind of use Richard for everything. My 200 here, my 200 201 TC. I mean, look at the crazy dogs I got on this thing. I don't know if you can see them right there. This thing's a cutting machine right here. We've played around with that too. So I do like the older saws, but I do like the auto tuning stuff. It's nice. It's not bad. It took me some getting used to, I'm not going to lie to you, because I am kind of old school and stubborn. But I do like, I really do, honest to God, like the new stuff. I like it because we work in mountains, and then I also work in low country. So we start it up, fire it up, shut it off, start it back up, and we're good to go. You know, I am old school in a lot of things, but, you know, new school is cool too. Old school is cool too. Roddy Piper said that one time. I don't know if you guys even know who that is. But, you know, saw maintenance is the key, okay? Don't use cheap gas. Don't let your gas sit. I burned through so much saw gas, it's not even funny. And just use a good oil for your saw mix, and you'll never go wrong. I don't mix 50 to 1. I actually probably do like more quarts 40 to 1 or 60 to 1. You know what I mean? Like, it's not 100% perfect at what I'm mixing it at. But, you know, Richie could chime in here because I know he sees me. He'll tell you my saws are clean. And, you know, I take care of them, and I maintenance them properly, and I take good care of them. So taking care of your saws, you know, it's an investment. You know, it's not like, you know, if you buy a car and never change your oil, you're going to get what you get out of it. So if you take care of your saws and, you know, keep your chain sharp, and keep your rakers down, and keep your bar, you know, clean and from burrs, and you'll get a whole lot more out of your saw than you probably expect. But I happen to like the West Coast version of the saw, of the wrap handles. I think they're awesome. I have, I don't know, I started using a West Coast wrap, I'm going to have to say in 2013, it never went back. I think that's awesome. I think it's the best thing from sliced bread. Why the East Coast guys don't use the West Coast wrap, I have no idea. But they don't know what they're missing. It's so much better to have a West Coast wrap handle and a West Coast wrap saw, you know what I mean? It gives balance to the saw. It gives you more, you know, you can use it at weird angles. It just helps you so much. There's probably a lot of things I'm missing about the West Coast wrap that my West Coast maybe followers would tell me that I'm missing, but I think it balances out the saw a whole lot better. So, and that's why I particularly like the West Coast wrap. So let me know if you want me to do a review. Let me know if you want me to show you guys the cutting ability against my 462, my 500, my 461. I'm kind of waiting to do that video because I have a 460 that my friend has been working on, and I have an extreme, I love that saw. In fact, when I get that saw back, I'm going to put my 461, my 462 up, and I'm going to start running that every day. One of my best friends built that saw for me, and he's not here with us anymore. He used to live in Connecticut, and he ended up dying on his property. But that was the last saw, so I have a lot of sentimental to that saw. I let a friend of mine use it when he worked for me at one time, and he ended up damaging it, and then he brought it to the guy to fix it. But it was fixed with OEM parts, and that's the only way I'll have that saw. So I've spent more money than it's probably worth today, but I don't care. It's a sentimental saw to me. That saw will almost keep up with a Red Light 66. And I know I'm saying that, but Richard will probably chime in and you know, back me up on that. I mean, that saw has some sack, and it is awesome. But I have a lot of attachment to that saw. So I'm going to probably start running that saw as soon as I get it back. I'm going to run it a lot, and I'm going to put up my 462 for a little while. But a 462 is an awesome saw. Even stock is not bad. I would recommend putting a BarkBox muffler on, and of course some West Coast dogs, which is what I got here. I'm currently running the 3-point West Coast dogs, which I like the 3-point better than the 4-point, but I have all of them. I have a 3, 4, and I even think I have a 5. I actually prefer the 3 over the 4. So, you know, think about what you do. Although the West Coast dogs are probably a little overkill for East Coast guys, but I run 28-inch bars, a 32. I don't even own a 24. My workers use a 24, and that's about it. Let's see here. Yeah. So, anyways, that's my first video for today, and today's Sunday. I'm kind of being lazy today. Not gonna lie to you, it's been a pretty rough week. Yeah, it's been actually a real horrible last week was just hell. But anyways, to all my tree climbing friends out there, you be safe.